Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. I am here with Sadie. Sadie is a part of our board and train program here at Paw Forward Dog Training. And what we're going to be doing today is just going through a little bit of what she has been working on this week and how she's doing with everything. So she is a very sweet girl. She's very motivated by food, which is great. She really enjoys training, which is even better. Yes, good girl. So we're just going to show you, again, a little bit of what she's been working on this week and how she's doing with everything. So this week, we focused a lot on working outside on her leash skills, on her basics, having her around different distractions during her basic behaviors, and just making it a little bit more challenging. So week 1, we were inside the barn in a low distraction environment. Week 2, we've moved outside and we're starting to challenge her a little bit more. So when we came outside, we started working in an area that we call the ruins here. And it's a moderately distracting environment. So it's outside, it's got different smells, but it's not as challenging as in front of the road here where we have been working the past couple of days, where she's doing an excellent job. We have her on a harness that has both a front and a back clip. We have her clipped to the front clip harness, okay, and that's going to help in preventing some of that pulling behavior, okay. So you're going to see a lot of the same things you saw inside out here, okay. Making sure that we are not allowing her to pull forward is the most important thing. So if she does go to pull ahead, we are not going to continue moving forward, okay? Some of the words you're going to hear me say are let's go when we're moving forward, stop if she gets too far ahead, and turn when we're changing directions. You can see the road is pretty busy here, so we do have that higher level of distraction here. Sometimes we have people walk by, off. Sometimes we have people walk by, dogs walk by, and we've had dogs working out here earlier today as well. So making it a lot more challenging. So we're also going to work on basics out here as well. Okay, so she's going in her sit very nicely. Free. Off. If she goes to jump up, we tell her off. Okay. If she continues jumping up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step on that leash so she can't continue to practice that behavior. The more she practices it, the more likely she is to continue that behavior. She's doing really well with it. She has made a lot of progress with it, but every so often, if you're talking, if you're distracted, she does tend to get a little frustrated and does jump up. So something to keep in mind is making sure we are not allowing her to do so, okay? So we're going to work some stays. Off. Stay. I'm going to put her back into that position. One thing is with her, if you do have that food in hand, she does get a little overexcited. Yes, good girl. Free. So putting that food away, having a pouch like this will be really helpful if you do have one at home, just so that when you are out with her on walks, it's a little bit easier than maneuvering food out of your pockets, okay? Sit. She is able to sit on a verbal in high distraction area, which is excellent. Stay. She can stay for a duration of up to 10 seconds outside. Free. Good girl. Let's see, it is a little wet out here, so it might be a little bit more challenging getting her into that down. Stay. Yes, good girl. Free. She is still able to. She did need a little bit of a food lure as opposed to inside. She is able to go into that down with a verbal and a hand signal. So something to think about when you move to a different environment, a more challenging environment, you might have to take a couple of steps back, which is fine, but she's doing very well with it. Let's see if we can kind of phase that out. You can see she is distracted by those cars down, and she was able to go into that down with a verbal and a hand signal, so that's excellent. Yes, good girl. Free. And then what we're going to start doing is building the duration she is able to stay in a distracting environment. But she's doing very well with that. We're going to show you a little bit of her leash. Let's go. Good. Turn. She's turning without leash pressure, which is excellent. Good girl. Turn. Now that time, she got a little distracted. All I'm going to do is apply a little bit of leash pressure. Yes, good girl. And she came right back. I'm not going to yank on that leash or pull on it really hard. Just a little bit of leash pressure to kind of let her know, hey, we're moving forward. Yes, good girl. Turn. And she's doing very well. I know that one was a crunchy treat. Good girl. Stop. And she goes into that automatic sit, which is great. Turn. Let's go. Turn. I want to keep her on one side of me. It doesn't matter which side. Just pick left or right at the beginning of the session and make sure she stays on that side the entire time. But she is doing an excellent job. She has made a lot of progress over these 2 weeks. So if you guys have any questions at all, let us know in the comments below, or let us know when you pick up. She's doing a great job, and we will see you next time. Let's go. Good girl. Good job.